This summer, I began a journey that opened my mind, lifted my spirit, and touched my heart. I joined 11 Dalhousie students and traveled across Nova Scotia to learn from Mi'kmaq people. We wanted to learn from their perspectives firsthand, knowledge that has been around for thousands of years, but has been muffled by a colonial way of thinking. A Mi'kmaq perspective considers humans as part of the ecosystem instead of outside of it. It teaches cooperation amongst individuals, amongst nations. The Mi'kmaq practice sustainable resource management that requires balance with nature and a sacred, interconnected bond between Earth and its creations. It is through genuine respect that we can learn about sustainable resource management from Aboriginal people, the people who have learned from multi-generational experience of what works and what doesn't. Traditional Mi'kmaq knowledge has been passed down through generations in the form of storytelling. As we gather around Mi'kmaq people, we learn when the elders talk, you take the cotton out of your ears, put it in your mouth, and just listen. We listened to stories derived from personal experiences. Stories passed down by grandparents, parents, aunts, and uncles. We watched the expressions on their faces. We were moved by their words, by their songs, and we remembered the lessons they taught us. We learned about policies and regulations, about Native treaties and Native rights, but most of all, we learned that we were one with nature. We shared a spirit with nature. And if we are spiritually starved, we will not care about the environment. Physically, we are part of the carbon cycle, and how we think about the environment makes a difference. As we pull away from nature, we lose the ability to be healed by it. The elders expressed the importance of diversity in management plans, especially with respect to tree species. They said that trees support each other, and although the trees look different, above ground they stand together, and below ground their roots hold hands. This is how we should think about resource management, a cooperative agreement to respect each other and the surrounding environment. There may be a day where we no longer have the elders to look to for advice, but traditional knowledge about how to sustain a resource comes from the heart, from personal experience. We must recover our roles as stewards in protecting the Earth's resources. We need to influence human behavior, to encourage people to consider beyond the next election, to consider the next 7 generations. When the students from this class take on leadership positions, we will be able to incorporate Aboriginal perspectives into our thinking. Together we can influence the decisions of governments, corporations, and communities. As a result, the Earth, our home, will be healthier. It will be able to support future generations of diverse species, landscapes, and ecosystems.